Hello, everybody. This is the second video I'm doing in this series on YouTube. My goal with this series is to encourage, inspire, and to teach other people about the basics of modern producing. Most of my lessons are focused on the electric guitar. However, I'll be using an assortment of other instruments throughout these lessons. Today's lesson is about the different picking styles while on the electric guitar.
And here's the equipment I'll be using throughout this series. First is a small clone, which is an Electro-Harmonix analog chorus pedal. This pedal is meant to simulate the subtle pitch and timing differences that occur when multiple musicians or vocalists play the same note, but vary slightly in pitch and timing. The second pedal is the DS1. This pedal is made by Boss and is a Stompbox distortion pedal. Distortion is used to amplify a sound which creates a gritty and growling tone. Third is the Big Muff, an Electro-Harmonix fuzz pedal. The Big Muff is probably one of the most used fuzz pedals ever, and similarly to the DS1, the Big Muff is meant to receive a gritty and growling tone, but also makes it sound fuzzier, which in turn makes it sound relatively bigger. And here are the guitars I'll be using for this series. First is my acoustic guitar, which is made by Mitchell. I'll be using this with some other guitars in some upcoming lessons. Second is my Jaguar, which is made by Squier, which is owned by Fender. Comes with two Alnico pickups with pickup switches. It also comes with a mid-cut switch. Third is a Strat, and this is Squier Stratocaster, which comes with a 5-way pickup switch along with the respective tone and volume knobs. The microphone I'll be using to record my amp during these lessons is the Shure SM57, which is a great microphone to record instruments like guitars and vocals. And the amp I'll be using is a Marshall Valve State Model 8040. And lastly is my dual channel audio interface by M Audio with one XLR line input and another instrument direct input. And that is the list of equipment I'll be using throughout this series. So without further ado, let's begin the video.
Today's lesson is about the different styles of picking on the electric guitar. And to clarify, this isn't strumming, which usually takes a look at, strumming all 6 strings at the same time. Picking, however, is just a single note approach. You're going to be playing a single note at a time, usually. Before we look at any picking styles, however, you're going to need to learn how to. Before we take a look at the actual picking styles themselves, we're going to take a look at each stroke. So first, there's going to be a downstroke, which is just down, and then the second one is an upstroke, which is just same thing but going up. You get different sounds and attack from each stroke. Forming a downstroke, you usually get a heavier attack and a usually darker sound. However, you when you use an upstroke, you get a brighter sound and a lighter attack. So this is a downstroke, just going down on one string. And if you do the same thing with an upstroke, obviously it sounds pretty similar, but if you compare this downstroke, the way they sound, a power chord or any type of chord is, helpful. But I'll show you. This is a downstroke with a C power chord. So normal C power chord, right? You kind of get that different sound. You get like a reverse sound because when you hear a power chord straight, you get you get the C first and then the 5. But if you upstroke, you'll get the 5 first and then the C. The next style of picking is going to be down picking. And down picking is only used with downstrokes, right? So it's all downstrokes. So I'll take a single string and just continuously downstroke it. That's what down picking is. Bands like Metallica use down picking, and James Hetfield's kind of a legend in down picking, like their song "Master of Puppets." You get the idea. The next style after down picking is called alternate picking. And alternate picking means that you're playing both the upstrokes and the downstrokes, just with the single string. So you're gonna downstroke and upstroke, and you're gonna play two notes instead of just one, like a down picking. Alternative picking is using every single song. I'm pretty sure, almost every song, every band uses them. They're the most common way to pick because that's just the natural flow of the hand, right? Instead of having to go down, bring it back up, and then go down again, you can play all notes instead of go back up. And when you alternate pick, you get the heavy attack of the downs. When you alternate pick, you get the heavy attack of the downstroke and the lighter pick of the upstroke. I'm gonna show you an example by Dick Dale. I'm gonna show you an example by Dick Dale in the song Mizzaloo. Yeah, you get the idea. Alternate picking allows you to play a lot faster than down picking. And alternate picking opens the gateway to something called tremolo picking, what I was just basically doing with the Mizzaloo. But it's playing really, really fast, like alternate picking. Okay. The next style of picking is called sweep picking. And I'd show you an example by myself, but I can't actually sweep pick. Sweep picking involves literally sweeping across the strings, though, like that. It's used to play really fast and really smooth legato type solos and etc. Since I can't play this, I'm going to show you an example by Sinister Gates of Avenged Sevenfold. It's a very metal technique to use.
You might go. You know, so I can. You want me to do that slowly?
Do slow.
So basically, I find like a point, a starting point, when I'm going down.
And there's all the picking styles. At least I can teach you. And there's all the picking styles that at least I can teach you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And the rest of my series is going to be on a playlist and on my YouTube channel. Thank you again.